one of the things this season will be known for is a resurgence or a return of spinners after the kind of season they endured through the high-scoring 2024, Akash. Refreshing to find spinners back in business.
And I also feel that spinners, they tend to evolve the most as well because they are under the pump so often, and they are the ones seen as the easy pickings. If you have the strength, the grounds are getting smaller, the pitches are getting flatter. Now bats are not getting bulkier, they're getting checked. But other than that, spinners were always on the receiving end. But we've seen over the years, you'll find that they have actually evolved more than anybody else. That carom ball that came in, the dusra came in. Now you got the mystery spinners. They're hiding the ball. That was something unique only to the faster bowlers. But they do all kinds of stuff. We've got the people like Digvesh Rathi who are bowling. You've got a Suyash Sharma, who's a very different kind of leg spinner. But also the fact that you can now change the ball in the second innings because dew was a huge factor that nullified a spinner's existence in the game in the second half whenever the dew actually took control. But now if you can change the ball, of course, you give them a bit more teeth, and I'm sure Matt has a couple of examples to elucidate that.
Well, I think the biggest example was probably that Mumbai win,
True.
the Kotler win. Obviously, Mitchell Santner bowled the ball that arguably turned their season, to dismiss Karen there.
Yep.
But
And
also
Delhi's.
then, and Delhi's, that's a very good point. But then also, Khan Sharma at the end bowled with a replaced ball and really turned the game in their favour. But yeah, just to illustrate that point, Aakash, you can really see that captains have been a lot more willing to bowl their spinners in the last 10 overs of the run chase in particular. I think dew hasn't played such a big role in the IPL this year. We've obviously had some hot weather early in the year in India compared to maybe what you might expect. And I think that has combined to mean that we've seen spinners really play a big role. It's been great to see some of the uncapped guys coming through as well, in particular. We obviously had a stalwart of the league on our sofa in PC, who could easily have been a big miss for the league, but it's been great to see that next generation coming through.
Yeah, and being used, there's also bravery of usage. You saw Vipraj Nigam early in the season often bowling the 5th and 6th overs.
Correct.
Usually challenging. Digvesh Rathi, as you mentioned, for a large part of the season had one of the best death overs economies.
Yes. And that's, you need to figure out different roles, and with the leg spinners we keep saying that it is he is a captain's bowler, and it is actually quite true as well. Cliche might be because if you don't use them when you need to use them, need to be a little braver as well. The hat trick that Chahal took was in the 19th over of that game as well. Even though I felt that Iyer miscalculated and he should have bowled his quota of 4. But anyhow, he gets into the 4th or the 3rd over of his spell, happens to be the 19th over, and picks up 4 wickets. Kuldeep Yadav is another guy who can actually be used in like different phases of the game. Not used in the power play overs as much, but he's also someone who can actually bowl at the back end of a T20 game. So spinners, in my opinion, they keep evolving. Everybody else might get a little complacent. It's not the spinners. They will figure out a way to actually stay relevant in the game.